Hi, my name's Gecko. Welcome back to another mini motorways video. Let's get started. So I've already given today, or this week's weekly challenge a go. And I did mention in the video on that one that I'm probably going to come back to it and try again. Because I'm interested, with this one, you do start with one bridge and you get unlimited road tiles. So I'm really interested to see exactly what you can do with this and how far you can break the game. Because effectively you could just wall off everything. Now, my first attempt, I did not want to do that. I didn't want to be forcing spawns or anything like that. So I basically just didn't wall off anything. Or tile it off. But you can effectively force spawns on this. So it'll be interesting to see that, that take effect. So let's give it another go. And first thing we're going to do, so we can't destroy trees. Now I imagine that if there's a tree that maybe the game can destroy it. If you block off everything, then the game will probably knock down a tree to put a house down. So we're going to pause it immediately and we're just going to start cheesing almost straight away. So we don't want anything spawning at all to start with. We'll let another house spawn somewhere it decides around here. In fact, we could actually potentially force it to spawn. And we'll leave that free and we'll see if it wants to spawn one there. If we could spawn a purple house there, that'd be perfect. Right, I think that's everything, isn't it? So let's hit fast forward. What we're going to have to do is just keep an eye on us zooming out. So usually should give us another purple house at this early stage. But maybe because I'm cheesing it, it doesn't like it. But I'm just interested. This is more of an experiment rather than an actual attempt to post a good score. You only get one opportunity to post a good score. Okay, that's where we've had an issue because we've immediately zoomed out. And I haven't been paying attention enough. So I've got to be real quick. Okay, so we do need... yeah, we'll do that, that's fine. So we really want to give it a couple of places they can spawn. So the only tiles we've left open are here and here, which are right next to the entrance. Potentially say here and here as well, so it can have a choice of 4. I mean, probably better actually if it spawns on that side, to be honest, because this one is going to be doing all the work, or most of the work. But yeah, so we're giving it a go, cheesing it. Now I imagine what will happen is as you zoom out and get more road tiles, it immediately places it. That's what it did with the purple, I think. So, yeah, okay, so as soon as it went out, that's when it was like, nope, not getting anything. So with this game mode, we got to the end of the week, we've got nothing, and that's because the game mode, you get unlimited road tiles, you get one bridge, and you get nothing else, no further upgrades at all. Actually, let's do that. We could have the other green spawn next to that one. Yep. So we've forced that. It looks like it's not going to spawn, it's not going to demolish trees in order to spawn things. So our only issue is as we're zooming out, yeah, so again when we zoomed out, immediately we got 2 houses spawn. we'll give it more chances to spawn stuff in and around here. Okay. I imagine the game is going to try and absolutely screw us at some point. Because it doesn't like, I've noticed when you do anything like this, even if you just block off a couple of tiles, if you do anything like this in normal game mode, it says no, and it starts throwing real difficult stuff at you. Obviously in normal game mode you don't have anywhere near the number of road tiles that we've got here. So like I said, it's a bit more of an experiment rather than actually me trying to post a good high score. We'll leave that space free actually. I'll leave that space free because if another house spawns there, it's not a problem. And likewise that there. Yeah, if someone spawns there, that's okay actually. Yep, I did remove that one earlier. Okay, I'm still good. So what I want to do is effectively block everything off, and then when I get to zoomed out entirely, zoomed out as much as I can, at that point I want to just start easing off, and I'll open up like a section of 6. Open up a section of 6 or something so that it will potentially spawn a single destination. I'm still good there. So if I can do that, then I can start up in the number of trips that have been taken, because we've been going what, nearly 10 minutes and we've only just hit the 100 mark. So if we're going to do that, we'd be here all day. So just keeping an eye on whilst we're zooming out if there's any gaps that are becoming available. Something's probably going to spawn there. I can't do much to stop that at the moment. It'll just be a lonely house just like this one. Now I don't think there's a time limit on how long a game can last. So yeah, I don't know whether there's like any sort of limit, whether we're going to run out of time to get a good score. Okay, we are zooming out quite fast now. Get that nice little jingle when we finish a week, but it doesn't matter because we don't get any upgrades. Really am interested to see just how far we can cheese the game. I can't do anything there yet, actually. I can. Still good on the other borders as well. Actually, I will. Do I block that off? Yeah, because it'd be better not to have a four-way junction, really. So I will block that off and that off. Oops. And there. I want to force them to be attached early, to be honest. Like that, that's perfect. Right, the purples are struggling. And again, this might be just where it's trying to punish me a little bit. I'm getting quite a bit of traffic in there. Getting some jams now. Would it potentially be worth getting this to go down and joining here instead? So that the junction isn't right at here, because the further it flows back, in fact it might be even worse. No, I can't. Could potentially actually use my bridge now. What I'm thinking is, do I send these three round onto a bridge and join up here? And then the junctions are as far away as possible, because it's not there then. So we do that. Let's send you guys up. That's what I want to do. Cool. So send you up, round. Do that. That way the junction is further away than... slow down there. Sort that out. Doesn't look like cheesing actually works it. And that has certainly fixed the congestion within here. I think we need to get this guy involved, don't we? It's really unfortunate that he's spawned so far away. It's going to have a junction net. And we've got all of this now. So I think the summary of this is, so far, is that cheesing it just doesn't work. So we've got, what, 6 greenhouses? And it is struggling. Could do with getting some more greenhouses. There is space here to get them involved. And a space there. Let's give them a space there as well. And do you know what? There as well. Cool, okay. That's what we needed. Yeah, greens are going to cause a problem here. They're going to end the game for me. Wow, I'm struggling more whilst I'm trying to cheese the game than when I play it normally. Yeah, this is going to be the end, I think, with the greens. Yeah, it's just getting closer and closer. Not really sure why. It'd be interesting to see if anyone has any theories on this. Oh, I know the game's about to end, but we might as well continue what we're doing. That all looks good. Yeah, there we go. It's gotta be game over now. Needed another green, I think. So much for wondering. Oops, that's interesting. So much for wondering whether the game had a time limit. Haven't lasted long at all. There we go. This has got to be the end now, right? There's just very few green cars on their way in. Yeah, here we go. Wow. Okay, so the summary of that is that cheese in the game does not work. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. I mean, if you've had a different experience when trying to do this sort of thing, it'd be interesting to know. I mean, I could have, earlier in the game, could have tried a little bit better. I mean, there was just times where it was just like expanding and placing something down immediately, which was certainly making it difficult. But yeah, interesting experiment. guess I won't be trying that again. So in comparison, 460 commuters, 49 days, compared to when I was playing it properly and got nearly 3 times that score, and that was a tough challenge with absolutely no with no utility. Now my thought at the time was people that ended up at the top were probably cheesing the game, but now I'm not so sure. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on this. I thought it was an interesting experiment. But yeah, other than that, I guess I'll see you next time for a proper game of mini motorways. Take care.